Narrated Mughira bin Shu'bah. Once I was traveling with the Prophet, peace be upon him, and he said, "O Mughira, take this container of water." I took it, and Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, went far away till he disappeared. He answered the call of nature and was wearing a Syrian cloak. He tried to take out his hands from its sleeve, but it was very tight, so he took out his hands from under it. I poured water, and he performed ablution like that for prayers and passed his wet hands over his cuff socks made from thick fabric or leather, and then prayed. Narrated Jabir bin Abdullah. While Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, was carrying stones along with the people of Mecca for the building of the Kaaba, wearing an izar waist sheet cover, his uncle Al-Abbas said to him, "O my nephew, it would be better if you take off your izar and put it over your shoulders underneath the stones." So he took off his izar and put it over his shoulders, but he fell unconscious, and since then he had never been seen naked. Narrated Abu Hurairah. A man stood up and asked the Prophet, peace be upon him, about praying in a single garment. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Has every one of you 2 garments?" A man put a similar question to Umar, on which he replied, "When Allah makes you wealthier, then you should clothe yourself properly during prayers. Otherwise one can pray with an izar and a raida, a sheet covering the upper part of the body. Izar and a shirt, izar and a kaba, trousers and a raida. Trousers and a shirt, or trousers and a kaba, taban and a kaba or taban and a shirt." The narrator added, "I think that he also said a taban and a raida." Narrated Ibn Umar. A person asked Allah's Messenger, "What should a muhrim wear?" He replied, "He should not wear shirts, trousers, a burnous, a hooded cloak, or clothes which are stained with saffron or wears a kind of perfume. Whoever does not find a sandal to wear can wear cuff socks made from thick fabric or leather, but these should be cut short so as not to cover the ankles." Narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, forbade ishtimal as-sama, wrapping one's body with a garment so that one cannot raise its end or take one's hand out of it. He also forbade al-atibah, sitting on buttocks with knees close to abdomen and feet apart, with the hands circling the knees, or wrapping oneself with a single garment without having a part of it over the private parts. Narrated Abu Hurairah. The Prophet, peace be upon him, forbade 2 kinds of sales, al-limais and a nibid. The former is a kind of sale in which the deal is completed if the buyer touches a thing without seeing or checking it properly. The latter is a kind of a sale in which the deal is completed when the seller throws a thing towards the buyer, giving him no opportunity to see, touch, or check it, and the Prophet, peace be upon him, forbade also ishtimal as-sama and al-atibah in a single garment. Narrated Abu Hurairah. On the day of Nar, 10th of Dhul Hijjah, in the year prior to the last Hajj of the Prophet, peace be upon him, when Abu Bakr was the leader of the pilgrims in that Hajj, Abu Bakr sent me along with other announcers to Mina to make a public announcement: no pagan is allowed to perform Hajj after this year, and no naked person is allowed to perform the tawaf around the Kaaba. Then Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, sent Ali to read out the Surat Bara at-Tawbah to the people. So he made the announcement along with us on the day of Nar and Mina: no pagan is allowed to perform Hajj after this year, and No naked person is allowed to perform the tawaf around the Kaaba.